Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Beth's Greenhouse. I am Beth. Nice to meet you all. And just wanted to talk to you today about a little more about Hoyas. We talked about putting them in the prop box and propagating them and how quickly I do that. But I wanted to kind of touch base a little bit on the next step. Now I am going to do an in-depth video about my potting mix, but that's not today's show. When I go to pot them up, I always use clear vessels until I can see good healthy roots and I know for sure my plants are going to thrive. I need to be able to see those roots. I'm watching for pests. I know much quicker when to water because I can see the soil. I can see when it's drying out. And young baby roots need that moisture kept in there so that those roots can continue to grow and develop. So I was going to show you how I prepare my cups. And I just sit here with my paring knife and I cut tiny little holes just for water drainage into the bottom of the cups. I do 2 to 3 per cup. Now these little plastic cups I get on Amazon. I also get little bigger ones like this, and I do use my knife for both of these. Now sometimes I will buy these cups, which are a lot harder plastic, and I can't get those holes cut into the bottom as easily. So what I do with them is I take my soldering iron and I just poke a couple of holes directly into the bottom of the cup with it once it's heated up, and it works very well on these thicker plastic. Now these, it melts too big of a hole and I can't work with that because my soil's falling out. But for these thin little plastic ones, and like I said, I do prefer to have just clear see-through little pots, and I order these by the 1,000 on Amazon. And I've always got a case here in the greenhouse that I have them ready. I usually have me a good stack over here under my potting table that I can just grab a cup and go when I need to pot something up. I sit here on days like today when I've already potted what I needed to pot out of the propagation bins, and I've kind of caught up. I'm caught up on watering, I'm caught up on fertilizing, I'm caught up on pest control. So these are the days that I will just sit here and do my pots and prepare things, get soil mixed and ready to go, and have it for the next time I need it. And so that's how I do that. And when you have as many plants as I do, you've got to stay on top of stuff. You've got to stay ready. You've got to be prepared. So I kind of hope that helps a little bit on explaining how I do things ahead of time, just so that it's all here and all ready to go when I need it. And I've had a couple questions about that, because with this many plants, everybody wants to know, well, how do you keep up? How do you, well, I'm out here in this greenhouse pretty much all day, every day. Now, if I've got something going on with a grandbaby or a sporting event, or let's say gymnastics, and I go to every one of their gymnastics practices, I go to every one of their softball games, most of their softball practices, I'm there watching those grandbabies, because that's the blessing I get out of them being on this earth, is to be able to be there and support them. But if I'm not doing something with those grandbabies, I'm right here in this greenhouse. My husband has actually gotten to the point that instead of texting me, "Where are you?" he just walks out here, because he knows I'm in this greenhouse and I'm doing something with one of these plants that need my attention, or I'm prepping, or I'm moving trays around, or I'm rotating plants to make sure they're all getting equal amounts of sunshine, or whatever I need to be doing out here. But I'm out here every day. And I have a lot of people say, but why, how? You know, I even had a neighbor say to me the other day, "You're always in that greenhouse. Isn't it hot in there?" Yes, it's between 100 and 115 most days in here. I have a Mr. Fan going. It keeps it a little bit cooler in my face so that I don't choke to death from heat, but I like the heat. I've never been one to shun the heat. I live in South Texas for that reason. I love heat. I love the sunshine. I love warm weather. I have a bunch of autoimmune diseases that when I get cold, I hurt real bad. Wintertime, I can hardly get out of that chair in the house. I barely get around walking anymore because my legs are in bad shape, but I can make it out here to this greenhouse, and I can sit and I can do what these plants need done, and that gives me a purpose. That makes me feel needed, wanted. And here comes the cat again to help out, guys. Sorry about her meowing. But it just gives me a purpose in life to be out here with these plants and to be doing something that I enjoy doing. You gotta be quiet. But anyway, this is Tiffany. She helps Mama with the greenhouse. She keeps any pests out of here. And she's my friend. But anyway, thank y'all for coming back. Thank y'all for supporting my channel. Thank y'all for liking my videos and sharing my videos. I really do appreciate all of that. And I will catch y'all on the next video. Y'all have a great day.